What's up? I started streaming way sooner than I thought I was going to. It's really nice out. I want to go for a walk. But right now it's really windy and it's supposed to cool down a little bit. But this is the last nice day of this like warm spell that we're having in fucking February. So I want to go for a walk before it really cools down again. Anyways, I was thinking what game I wanted to play. I definitely want to play what is it? Stasis Bone Totem. But it's $20 and right now I don't really feel like spending $20. It looks fun. It looks like more of Stasis, which I had a good time playing on stream. And that's like that was like a good sized game to play too. This game, I've seen Vote for Holt play it. Whoops. Shut up. YouTube. The fucking horror guy. Actually, I think he played it on his second channel. I haven't seen any part of the game, but like, look at this. He's 26 parts in. I know this game is randomly generated and that it's a really hard mystery game. But I have it installed. We'll give it a shot. If I get like really into it, this is literally my first time launching, so we're probably not gonna have any sound, even though you can see it right now. Potentially this game works well on this computer. Another thing, I want to play Resident Evil 9 when it comes out, but I won't be able to play it on this computer because this one kind of sucks, and I can only play like 2020-ish era games is like the best it can do because the GPU is old. Everything else about it is pretty good, but let's all right, it's 1080p, which I do want to go all the way. No FPS limit. Can I just turn it off? I guess not. We'll just limit to 144. I don't want to do any of that. Oh. I think it's playing the audio, which I wasn't expecting. Oh, nice. It's borderless. Why is it working with my other capture? That is so weird. It's set up to capture herstory.exe. I wonder if they're the same game engine or something. That's about the only reason I could think of why this works. But window of same type, I guess. Well, if everything's working, then we'll get straight into it. Yeah, like I said, I don't know anything other than that this is like there's random generation and it's a hard mystery game. Let's find out. Blueprints. Oh yes, that's something I also realized is it's blue. It sounds like blueprints, like to a house, and I know it involves rooms, so it's like the blueprints to a house with rooms in it. I feel like it's gonna be like Clue or something like that. Dogu Bomb. I've seen like really intense disagreement about this. Raw Fury. Tonda Ross. Like, a lot of people really get pissed off about the random generation aspect of it. Which... Is it like a roguelike type thing where you have to restart the random generation? I think that's what people are getting at.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
An audio will.
I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew.
Son of Mary Matthew.
Title.
Why do we have different...
Interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly.
Why do we have a different name than our mother? I didn't catch what our name was, but I don't think it was Matthews.
And bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate.
Okay.
The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
Within a timely
Should
manner.
my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Blueprints. It's the 26th room out of 25. This game does look good, though. Oh. Okay, I wasn't expecting... Well, I saw the character model and I was like, I guess that's who we are, but, first of all, let's get the notepad open. No, not discussions. I don't want that. Notes. Alright. Awesome. Apparently it is 12:30, 12:40. I can read clocks. There's a couple of things. The grounds. You can just walk out here. Also, it looks like if I go down here, there's like a garage or something. Private drive. Okay, let's not go that way yet. Just 12:40. Curious if that'll move. I have a little footprint. It says 47. Don't know what that means. Not dropping any frames right now. Damn. Where the fuck is this supposed to be? It's so fucking high. I know video games can be whatever you want them to be, but I'm not gonna lie, it kind of bothers me that, like, every game that just clearly wants to gate where you can go has fucking gigantic cliffs like that. Wow, there's like a crypt here. It's like a mine shaft. Awesome, dude. This actually makes me a little bit hype. I like that there's unexplained shit happening already. The grounds. Okay. The vibe's changing here a little bit. The ambience. Interesting. So there's two ways you can go. There's a mine shaft and then there's this. Music is nice. Nothing this way, right? No. Can't jump. Do anything like that. The OBS window is making me super paranoid that I'm lagging. Oh, there's another way over here too. This one's locked though, it looks like. Let's say, oh, I can click. Nice. This game looks really good. And it's running like super great on my GTX 1080 Ti. Okay, let's engage with the content of the game. FPS is a little bit lower in here, but... Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 step. So that's what I have up here. When you no longer have any steps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Who wrote this? Ace. Oh shit, dude. Queen. Am I gonna have to know? Whoa, this one's different. Now it's 8:30. Okay. Obviously it wants me to look at this. Can I? Must have blueprints to draft. So I have 3 choices from this main place. Oh, and only in the event of my death. Next page. Simon, welcome to the Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. Oh shit, dude. That's fucking ominous. What happens if I stay overnight? What if I like go to a room and don't go back? I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice: do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same as the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert F. Sinclair. Okay. Ace and Queen. Dude, I don't know, like, poker or, like, card schemes at all. Whoops. This one. The Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing tab. Tab. Entrance hall. Antechamber. Call it a day. I have 46. All right, let's go to this one. Select a room to draft. Okay, I see. What is in the antechamber? What is an antechamber? I'm definitely going to be Googling words. This is just how I fucking operate. Antechamber. Small room leading to... Okay. I don't want to read the fucking wiki because that's going to spoil me. So go away. So that means that it's going to, like... Can I go back? What if I don't want to go this way? Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Closet, 2 items, or a hallway. So a bedroom would lead somewhere else. The clothespin. Greetings from Reddington. Bedroom rank 1. This is like a fucking... This is like a roguelike type thing. Some fucking lady. What in here? Trunk is locked. Okay, so I went from 46 to 45 to 47 because I gained 2 from 45. I guess. Guest bedroom plus 10 steps. Corridor is always left unlocked. Nook. But then I would be going this way. So I probably... plus 1 key. I want to try the Nook. I want to see what a key does. I mean, I don't really have anything in here that I can interact with other than this chest. Oh, I can run. I just don't want to miss anything. But it doesn't look like I am, other than this greetings from Reddington. Which doesn't mean anything to me yet. This is a nice room. I would hang out in this fucking room. Wooden booth, though. I don't know about that. That's kind of... It's a little uncomfortable. Okay. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. Oh, so we don't have to use Steam Notes. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly a journal that will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Is this telling me to get something in real life to write down on? I think that is what this is. Pad, scrap of paper, perhaps most fittingly. I mean, sure. I feel like text notes should be okay. Reddington? Question mark? We got a key. Let's use it on the fucking chest. Hopefully I don't need it to unlock the door. Money! Riches. Well, that's fucking nice. Now I can buy myself a fucking penny farthing or something. I don't know. Seems like the kind of vibe this game has. A bat. And he has like a smile. He has like a frowny face. Look at that. Look at that drawing. That is so goofy. In the corner there. I have genuinely no idea what to... Okay, good. We can. A lavatory? Hold on. Which way are we going? A den? But we can't go forward from that direction. Or storeroom. Oh, okay. If I do a den, I can go. Diamond. So is it that I... What the fuck would I use a lavatory for? Key, diamond, and money. Let's do a den. We'll find out what a diamond does. Another clock that's set to some other time. So, hold on. If I go all the way back out, I see... oh. I see. So, every time you move between a room, you get more tired. Not just if you make a new room. It is a different time, isn't it? I wonder if they move every time I go through a door. So watch this clock. No. Okay, well, I just wasted a bunch of steps. Let's see what we can do. A minecart. There's lots of miscellaneous drawings everywhere. Is this our diamond? I have a jewel. I assume there's going to be like shops or something. Man, hopefully there's like different sized rooms, because I would love to explore like a really detailed place. I don't know what I meant by that, but a chapel. Oh, you have to tithe? Whenever you enter chapel, lose 1. This is way more board gamey than I thought it would be. I was thinking this would be like definitive mystery game. So it says corridor is always left unlocked. Is it possible for it to not be unlocked? Spare room. So it tells you what you're going to find in every room. So what happens if you don't have any money? That's what I want to know. There's a chess piece here. One. So this is interesting. We have labels now. I wonder if you'll have to... So let's do chapel. It's pressing tab is why. It's a farmer. 1. Farmer with hoe. 2 is a chef. I guess they're all angels, aren't they? Yeah, this is like a... Yeah. 2 is a chef with a spoon. It's definitely not in the same order. Okay. This is a farmer with pitchfork. Farmer. Pitchfork. 4. Is it chimney sweep? Chimney sweep with brush. 4. 5. Maid with broom. And this is 7. 6. Soldier? I think, or no, he's like a horse rider, right? Like a horse jockey, maybe? With, what the... It's like a... I don't know what that is. A wand? What tools do horse jockeys use? Riding crop or whip? Riding crop. Yeah, that's what that is. Okay. So this is a jockey with riding crop. See, this is funny because when I first moved into this house, there was this kind of thing in the closet in the children's room. The bedroom that I sleep in now was the children's room, and you could tell because there was like, man, I don't even remember how I knew that. It's the smallest bedroom, and it's like, it definitely was just like a children's room. And I found this in the closet, and I definitely didn't think it was for horse jockeying, and I was very disturbed. So this is resolution on some 6-year-old lore, but that's awesome. Horse jockey with a riding crop. Okay. And then this seems like a monarch. So 7 monarch with staff, right? I feel like this is a good thing to write down, and we should go. How do I decide the order? I guess I'll just start from 1. Order from 1. 1752. 1752. We'll type in numbers because this matters a lot less. 1752. Wait, 3. No, 17523 236 4 1 4. Okay. Awesome. Is there anything else of note in this room? There's a bishop here. Everything else seems to be pretty normal about this place. I mean, there's that. I feel like that's very obviously some kind of like puzzle. We want to go, I mean, let's make our way towards the antechamber. There's not really any reason not to do that. Guest bedroom gives us, oh, but it's a dead end. I see. Well, we'll probably have another chance to get one. How would this set us up? Right. So I could go, actually, I could do the guest bedroom and then go this way, couldn't I? Let's do that. Bam! Is there anything cool in here, or is this literally just give me metagame stuff? Ooh, a gem! I don't think I was owed a gem, but we got one anyway. Sinclair! Just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles, and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Okay. Hoping your health improves shortly. KL, I think, is what this is. Okay, so it's telling us that there's going to be a game room with a billiards puzzle, and it's not going to require us to know the rules of darts. Lord Evanson. Okay. Fucking. Let's make one, and I guess this has to be the title. We'll just call this one like metagame info. right? And then we'll just copy this. I don't know how to spell chapel, apparently. I think that's how you spell chapel, Roan. We'll just paste that in here. And then this one we'll make lore question mark. Don't know if lore is relevant to this game. Reddington. Found on a postcard. Lord Sinclair. Is it Lord? Sinclair invited KL. Right? Yeah. KL to have a stay at the manor over a weekend with guest Lord Evanson. Not with Sinclair himself. Seen the billiard room in your house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. Well worth the wait though, since I enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Oh no, so he's saying that he has his own version of darts. Okay, it's just called the billiard room. In the billiard room, there is a game of darts with its own custom rules. Himself. Very small text there. Okay. Well, we know something. How long has it been? 30 minutes? Okay. Let's try and like get somewhere before I quit. Very chill music. Ooh, security. View inventory of all items currently in the house. Parlor. And this one says explicitly that it has a puzzle in it. How would it lead back into the Nook? That doesn't make any sense. I feel like that was either going to soft lock me or it's going to like retcon the room. Well, we'll find out with the security, and this seems useful. We'll probably get a puzzle here anyways, but I want to see what's in the room. Oh, shit. Well, good thing I did this. I got a cutscene. This is like tape archives, I guess. Old ass computer desk. Well, that's a little freaky. Oh my god, it does update. Where's the camera? Am I stupid? It looks like it's right up there. I mean, it has to be, right? It's looking directly down. Okay, let's, oh, you dastardly. You dastard. You won't let me see my face in game? I don't see the camera, though. That's weird. Oh, notepad. Blue memos, true. Red memos, lies. And then, unless written something hand. Unless written. That is so hard to... I can see unless written something hand. Is this a metagame thing? I suppose it is. There's definitely two P's in chapel. What was it? Blue? Blue memos are true. Red memos are false. Unless written. What could that be? I had to like get close to it just to see what the fuck I'm missing. Unless written ends here. O, F, and then this says hand. Unless written offhand. We'll do like brackets O, F, bracket, hand. Put a little question mark there just in case I forget. I cannot fucking make out what that's supposed to mean. Unless written like offhand. See, that's frustrating. Oh, okay. So if I can't go that way, then it's just blocked off. Interesting. A cam, B cam, 5612. How do I know what room number a thing is? Day 1 inventory. We can call it a day. Oh, there's some stuff here. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically, as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch-in clock used to be, and in the lab. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Miss Babbage. And then we have a terminal password that is scratched out, but it begins with the letter S. Okay. All live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. Yes. So staff clock in and out time. Let's just separate some of this stuff out because we're going to need to. Seasonal and live out is saved on terminal in security or lab. Password begins with S. Rest scratched out. Right, I'm pretty sure that's, or maybe 8. Or 8. It could be an 8. It's a clock and a lock. I feel like these little pictures might mean something, but I'm not going to. Okay, so this is red, so this means it's false. Probably. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry, so that's probably false. Keycard access. Security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay. Keycard access to security doors. What's the difference between a locked door and a security door? Redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay. It is, locked doors are more common further in. True. Apparently, this is supposed to be false. Antechamber has been unlocked. Could this be bold? Wait, unless written by hand. I thought that's what it is. Let's just do another by hand. I think that's what it is. This does not look written by hand, so this is probably false. We'll just put like a little typed thing on it to indicate that this is false. Antechamber is unlocked and won't need levers. False. And we'll put in typed here. Just to remember it. Okay. Just keeping book with everything. I think that means we've got it. What is... Oh, here's the terminal. View estate inventory. Oh. The following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. This list will be updated as new rooms are added. I see. So if we come back here, we can see if we've missed something. That's good to know. Key card system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic key card. The key card system is currently operational. Settings. Set security level. Why would I not want to set it to low? Security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. You should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low and 5 or 6 with high. Offline mode is locked. Unlocked. This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost during a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. Well, why? So there has to be some kind of catch with this, right? Keycard, return to security menu. Log in. 8. Correct password. Okay, well, that was kind of expected. close doors after I open them. Doesn't look like it. Probably for the best. I wish this would just always come up. Weight room. Lose half of your steps. Damn. Well, I definitely don't want to do that. Food for sale. You are more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Why do I want red rooms? That's smurder. Smurda. I mean, I think it makes most sense to just do kitchen. I can't go anywhere this way. And I would have to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we should do the kitchen. I probably do want to save some rooms so that I can like farm steps, presumably. Oh boy. I see. So we can buy 10 and add morning room to today's draft pool. Club sandwich. 10 steps or 15. I think we could just add a cool 10. And it sells out too. Banana just gives you 3. Well, I don't know what else I'm going to use money for. Let's just get a shit ton of steps just in case. Since I wasted a bunch already. Oh, and I can keep buying bananas. Well, no, we'll save 3 coins just in case there's something. This is a scale, but it's a clock. Like, this is definitely a scale, but why is there 2 hands on it? Scales only need 1 hand. It's fucking weird. Are these both? Yeah, they're both the same thing. This is an old-fashioned kitchen. I love this wallpaper. I would have this wallpaper. It's a dog food bowl. Is there some kind of meaning for why there's a 2 hands on the scale? Or is that just a mistake? Oh, hey. Blue and red. Match is true. Tree is false. Does this mean anything? Match. True. Tree. Christmas tree even. Pine tree. False. Oven mitts. False. Percolator. Isn't that what this is? Or is just a coffee pourer? I don't actually drink coffee, so I don't know. This is a cool fucking model right here. Look at that. I like the angles on that. Well, I don't think there's anything else here. Okay, a spare room. Ooh, a hallway. This could be good in case we want to go back. A spare room which just goes directly forward. A commissary which has more items for sale. We don't need that. Let's just do the hallway. Give me items. Even though this is like genuinely a bullshit room. Okay. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Doors in the west wing are likely to be locked. False. And this is definitely typed too. I actually don't know what... I mean, the game might... I don't know. I have no clue. Security... So I think once you click on a door, you have to commit to going that way. I mean, we'll give ourselves the option of going back. Quarter is always left unlocked. Storeroom or courtyard. Gem requirement. I don't have any gems. Fuck. And I can't go back. Okay. No gems. Storeroom. Fuck it, let's go to the storeroom. We'll get a key. 1 coin. It really meant 1 coin, huh? Damn. There's a pawn there. Oh, tiger. What I'm guessing is, I wonder if a lot of the puzzles randomize when you go to the next day, or if you reach the antechamber or something. Key. All right. This door. Closet, pantry, drawing room. Oh, shit. If I do pantry, it's a dead end. If I do closet, we get 2 items. If it's a drawing room, you may draw new floor plans while drafting this room. Gem requirement. I want to find out what that means. Pantry gives us money. I want to see what this means, though. Ooh, this is cool. There is the man himself. I feel like that. This like leg looks detached from his body. We have a strapping young gentleman just making his... There's arrows there. Look at that. Demarking his gait. Actually, everyone has their gait demarked. Damn, look at that boy. Extra. And he has his fucking hat flying off. I like that. This is like a museum, dude. Drawing. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select 1 to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to reform if you do not like your initial 3 options. There's some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3. Okay, so we spent a gem to redraw then. Is that what's going on? I can't go that way. How do I redraw? I mean, I spent it, right? How do I redraw? Whoa. Commonplace. Drafted 1 time. Directory. Oh, okay. So these are the different types of rooms? Bedrooms. Hallways. Green rooms. Shops. Red rooms. Lose 1 coin. Man, this is way more gamey than I thought it was. I thought this was going to be like a straight up and down detective type game with random elements, but no, this is like... It's different. I'm not hating at all. So what happens if I do this now? Well, this is not ideal because now I'm kind of in a corner. The lavatory is a red room though, right? Redraw floor plans. Oh, I see. You get a redraw if you don't like it. Okay. So then this would go somewhere else. I see. Closet. Courtyard. But I don't have a gem. Let's do the pantry. So I think you just get a redraw when you... Banana. Nice. I feel like I'm pretty observant. I don't think I'm missing like any items so far. Coffee. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. Okay, the enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Okay, so we got 5 coins, I think, from here. This definitely wants me to do math. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 bananas, 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. So hold on, we have this is still metagame shit. We might not actually have any real lore to go over, but I'm gonna have lots of fucking random ass notes about this. Let's, for true and false stuff, we'll keep that at the bottom. So 5 apple plus 5 banana plus 5, and this is 3, right? Orange equals 50. I don't know if this is useful information for anything, but like 15, we can subtract 15 from this and get 35. 5 oranges and 5 apples equals 35, which could mean, so some combination of 5 times something plus 5 times something else would have to be less than 10 for each, because, yeah. I mean, it could be 5 times 5 is 25, and then 5 times 2. So maybe the orange gives 2 and the apple gives 5, or the other way around. It could be that. I think that's the only combination of single digit numbers, right? So 5 times 5 plus 5 times 3 plus 5 times 2 equals 50. But this is nothing. This is just me doing math, right? 25 plus 15 plus 10 is 50. Something to think about. Enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change. Leave it on the pantry. 5 coins in change was left, I think, because I think I had 3. I could be wrong. I might have gotten some more. Oh, hey, maybe we should, each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. What fucking rank am I? Rank 2? Well, fuck that. I don't want to do dinner yet then. Corridor is always left unlocked. This will go somewhere and it'll be a puzzle, so let's do this. Boy, I have an item. Wind-up key. A component of the parlor game. Okay. This is the parlor, so... Blue box is empty. The blue box is true. This is the blue box. Blue box is empty. Well, this is fun. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation. So who's Herbert? Herbert, is it Herbert Sinclair? I think it is. So this is another letter to him, May the 2nd. Great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been in decent society. We were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend. There will always be one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Fuck. Okay, I see. So I could get cucked on this, is basically what this means. This is the blue box. That one is definitely true, right? The blue box is true, which is also true, right? I mean, this one isn't lying. This is the blue box. The color of it is blue. The blue box is true. The blue box is empty. This one's black. Which based on this, there will always be at least one box which displays only true statements, right? That has to be at least the blue box. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements, which could be the black one. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 will always be empty. Well, hold on. Hold on. Blue box is true. The blue box is empty. This says nothing about which one actually has anything, right? One box which displays only true statements. There will be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. But none of them say they have a prize. The blue box is empty. I mean, if this one is true, well, we don't have any information about the boxes, what their contents are. This is the blue box. The blue box is true. Does that mean it's the true box, or that the statement on it is true? Which, I mean, it is true. This is the blue box. The blue box is empty. This one is false, but it doesn't actually imply that this one is different. Am I losing my mind? This isn't enough information to determine which one. One box which displays only true statements. Only one, at least one, with only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. This is the only one that has anything about which one. And then this one, which is lying, but it must be lying, meaning it has to... Okay, so wait, hold on. I get it now. This one is true, which means that at least one of these 2 is false, right? One of them has to be false. This one just happens to be true, which means this one has to be false, right? The blue box is true, which is that statement is true because this is the blue box. This one also has to be true. So these two are true, meaning this one has to be false. This one says the blue box is empty, which is false. If the blue box is empty, then the blue box has to have the prize. I get it. Look at me, I'm a fucking goat. I am a fucking goat of puzzle solving, motherfucker. Let's go. I was like, there's no way. There's none of these say that they have anything in them. That was fun. All right. Spare room, closet, or walk-in closet. 4 items. Well, we can always go all the way around from the entrance hall, right? Otherwise, we have a dead end, but we'll have to go back through security. This is just for... I do have a gem, though. So I think my best call is to do this. So we have an abundance of steps. Pair of running shoes. Occasionally save steps when traveling longer distances across the estate and grounds. Oh. Okay. That's one of the items, I guess. I was promised 4 items. I better be getting 4 items, man. 2, 3, 4. Salt shaker. Whenever you eat food and gain steps, gain an extra step. Nice. Well, okay. So I assume the closet is going to always be items pertaining to... always going to be items pertaining to how many steps I have. So now we must go back all the way to the security room, which is this way. Okay, now that we're here, I know it said there was something important that you could check here. That there's items that I missed. Inventory. Awesome. So I found everything. Which I didn't think I missed anything, but you never know, like, what exactly to look for. Whenever you enter chapel, lose 1 coin. Okay. So we're going to lose a coin coming in here. But we don't really have a choice. And then I think we go this way. Then we get into the nook. Then the bedroom, which was the first one, and then we're here. Okay, so now that's blocked off. This is cool, though. Footstep sounds. So what happens if I just soft lock myself? I assume it just ends the day. Nursery. I mean, it looks like we're going to have to do a spare room. So hopefully I didn't soft lock myself, because I was expecting the game was just going to sort of fix it for me, but I think we're going to have to bank on... Yeah, wow, it's literally a half-finished fucking room. That's interesting. All right. A boudoir, a bunk room, which we can't do, counts as 2 bedrooms. What the fuck does that mean? And a closet. Well, we're gonna have to do the boudoir. Which I'm not sure if this matters to anything. What is in here? This seems like a game I could just do runs of for like a stream, which could be cool. I don't really feel like doing anything. Oh, here. Christmas room. Christmas room has a safe. Let's write that in the lore. Christmas room has a safe. I forgot to write down the things that it said on that other card that they wrote. I assume it's just like a pretense to... Oh, shit! It's just a safe. I have no fucking clue. We could try what we got in the chapel. 1752364. 1752364. 1752364. Nope. Well, not much of a note in the boudoir. And then there's this Christmas tree. Well, we're fucked. I feel like we might want to learn what's in the commissary, but we can't progress based off of this. I feel like a strat is to go like snake-like so that if I have to connect somewhere else, then I can. Like maybe do something like this. Like try and turn every 2. That might be a good idea. But either way, we're fucking boned. Commissary is not really going to be very interesting. Closet. Let's just try the lavatory. This seems to be a pointless room. So let's see if there's anything to actually do. Huh. Hot and cold. Makes sense to me. Well, there's nothing more I can do. I don't have anywhere I can go, right? Yeah. Well, can also see outside, which, I mean, it makes sense, but... Huh. I wonder if it actually does that for... It's a mountain. Well, let's try and see how far we can go this way. Otherwise, I'm gonna press the button to call it a night, and we'll... Oh! There's a door here. That's interesting. There's a gate, which probably is how you got here. And there's a campsite. Okay, so there's like quite a few different things. Campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu or to return to the campsite for the night. Okay, so this is basically just where you're canonically sleeping. There's a grove back here. Damn, dude. There's a lock on it, though. Of course, there's going to be a fucking lock on everything. Nice. I'm happy I started this game. I didn't really know anything about it, but this makes a lot more sense. It is sort of like a roguelike. Yeah, let's call it a night. Tomorrow you will awake to find the rooms of the estate as well as your current inventory has been reset. Not yet. I kind of want to see what happens if I run myself out of... I want to see what happens if I run myself out of money. Like on the wrong side of the estate too. Or what am I trying to say? Wrong side of the door. So that I can't get out. Would that be possible? I have an odd number. So I wouldn't, because I would go in with one. Actually, no, it would work, wouldn't it? And then we'll see what happens if I run myself out of rooms. Out of steps, I mean. So we'll go in here, and then in here. I mean, there's literally nowhere else I can go, right? Oh, I guess I can go in here, can't I? Nothing in principle. +3 gems for the wine cellar. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. Nursery. Billiard room. Oh shit, I do want to see what's in the billiard room. There's a puzzle in here. It's a math puzzle too. Which I will probably try and figure out while I'm at work if it's super difficult. Man, this would be such a sick room to have. Red and blue. Okay, there's nothing. So what did we write about this? Locked doors, chapel, whatever. Oh wait, I think we wrote it in lore, right? The billiard room, there's a game of darts with its own custom rules. Okay. And it's math-based. I remember that. Plus, times, and divided by. So there's... We can just click on numbers. I can't grab darts. 10. 2. 1. Hold on. 10 and we get 2 and 1. Why would we get 2 and 1? 1. 1 keeps us 10. One plus 2 is 3. Okay, so inner circle adds together. 16 and 10. I mean, there would be 26. 16 minus 10? 6. 7 minus 4 is 3. Oh, shit. 4 something. 4 times 5, maybe? is 20. Oh, shit. Okay. So blue number is base. Hold on. This is the, what is it called? Darts game. Blue numbers are base or add together. Numabers. Yellow ring mean subtract from blue. Pink ring means, actually, fuck, I forgot, is multiply? Means multiply something, right? So 15 minus 10. But shit, I mean, what's our order of operations here? 15 minus 10 is 5 times 3. 15 minus 10 is 5 times 3 is 15. Oh, shit. We fucking got it. An electronic key card opens electronically powered security doors. Pink ring means multiply. Go in order of rings from center to outer edge. I think. Got a key card. I was expecting the billiards to be involved. I like these square glasses. I would love glasses like this. Damn, I'm smart as fuck, man. Only problem is we have literally no other possible doors to use. Which is fine. We'll go through the chapel 7 times and see what happens. I assume I just run out of money. Okay, so it just drains your money whenever you go in here. It doesn't actually stop you. Okay. What else? Can I get a redraw when I go in that room, though? If I go in here... I mean, now I have no money, so I can't do that again. Storeroom's not gonna have anything for us. I don't think we got a redraw, though. Did we? Okay, so I mean, it doesn't lock us out of anything, but... let's just see what happens when we run out. I want something, like, terrifying. Like, I just want all the lights to shut off all at once and me not be able to go anywhere when I do this. Lock in the storeroom. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. I assume probably once we reach the antechamber, we can have a choice of going to the west, the north, or the east. Sort of what it looks like. Although we can enter from any side. So actually, we probably have to go north. So the west wing might just mean the west half of the house. Oh, nice. I got skipped there. So I see how that works now. Oh, yeah, when you enter a bedroom, you get some back. It's interesting. So this can get really down to the wire, huh? 1, 0. Oh, okay. So when you hit 0, it's fucking done. You've used all your steps and must now call it a day. You have pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion and must now return to your campsite to get some rest. You can continue your search tomorrow, however, the house might be a little bit different. All right. Awesome. Total rooms 19. Rank reached 5. Steps taken 90. Items found 3. Alright, so yeah, it is literally like a roguelike. There's probably some meta progression, I would assume. Yeah, let's save and quit. This is a good stream. Hour and a half. I feel like a real fucking doofus for playing video games longer than I practice piano, but to be honest, I need to I just need to not burn myself out. I need to like have something where I'm not going to drive myself crazy. I probably could practice for like an hour, which would be a good amount of time. I could increase to an hour at some point if things are going good, but I think 30 minutes, it's like who can't do something for 30 minutes? It should be nothing. There's definitely things I can't do for 30 minutes before I get fucking frustrated, but luckily playing piano, I genuinely do have a good time playing piano, so yeah, this is good. I'm glad I haven't streamed for a little bit just because I don't know. I haven't really been feeling like it too much. I haven't had anything I want to play. I do still want to play Pathologic, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to watch my previous playthroughs at work and catch myself back up, because that's the thing that has stopped me from wanting to play it, is I just don't remember everything I was doing. And I know we reached the 3rd day and I was like so excited because like everything is in front of me now. Like a whole new day where I get to figure shit out is in front of me, but I just need to make sure I remember who people are. Like I genuinely I remember like most about who people are. That's one thing I like about the game, is that all the characters are super distinct and very memorable types of people, very weird. But I don't remember everything that they talked to me about. So I need to go through and listen to what I was doing. I'll do that at work because I'll have plenty of time to just stick my earbuds in and fucking like listen to myself talk, which is less difficult now than it used to be. I definitely feel less like although fucking looking at myself playing piano after the fact, that was a little tough, dude. I need to fucking lose some weight, but we're chilling. We're fucking chilling. I like doing these streams because I actually get to finish things. It's a good motivator to accomplish things. I'm hoping to move like out of this place soon and go somewhere, and I hope I'll still be able to stream for wherever I am. But I don't think I'm going to be living alone forever. I don't think this is sustainable for me, so well, we'll see. I'll definitely I'll at least probably record myself playing piano. But like talking to myself while fucking playing games, I fucking feel like a dweeb, so kind of hopefully don't have to do that in front of other people, but it's whatever. I'll probably get over it. Anything I can do to make myself feel less like a dweeb is good. This is a good stream. Hopefully it's fucking fun to look back on at some point.